You've got, a couple of Democrats who are saying, let's be careful on the tax side. They mostly come from blue states. Joe Manchin of West Virginia, he may hold a lot of the cards along with Kristen Sinema. Do you think the plan, as we know it, will pass?
Well, Brian, great to be back with you. I think you're asking the right question. So, first of all, unlike the COVID-19 package, which pretty much passed as Biden proposed it, this is a proposal. It is just that. And so even Biden's, all of his spokespersons have said, look, we want Congress to work this through. They're going to work closely with them because they understand that while 80% of the American people favor infrastructure, when you get in the details, it gets a little tricky, especially when you talk about how you pay for it.
Yeah, corporate taxes. Now, I will say this, Andy, the corporate tax rate proposal, 21 to 28, 21 was brought big time down by Trump. It won't be 28, will it? I mean, even if that does pass, you've got certain tax incentive, Make of America tax credit. The stuff that I've been reading from smart folks like yourself and others suggest that it would probably be more like 25 or 26% effective once certain tax credits are thrown back in. How do you see, if this passes, Andy, how do you see sort of the ultimate tax rate playing out?
So I think there are two things here. I think some, definitely Republicans haven't wanted to increase the corporate tax rate, but some Democrats have said, look, I don't really want to go higher than 25% as the actual rate. And then from 25%, you can go all the way down to the mid-teens as far as what companies actually pay. So I think right now it's early days. We really don't know how this is going to play out. There's so many moving parts, Brian, as far as how you get this thing passed. But you're going to have to navigate the House with a tight majority for the Democrats, and you've got a 50-50 Senate. So, yes, you're right. The actual tax rate that corporations will pay will be much less than 28% or 25%, whatever the actual rate ends up being.
So you're an Invesco, Andy. How do we invest around this? If you say, well, I don't like it or I love it, whatever it may be, but I want to make money off it, how do we do that?
So unlike the COVID-19 relief package, which was a huge infusion of cash into the market, over $1 trillion going to be spent by October 1 this fiscal year, this is a longer-term job creation spend. So you got to think about where that money is going to go, all the construction that's going to be done, all the different things, and you got to be a long-term player at this point for the infrastructure bill. There's not going to be this big boom at the beginning when this thing passes because the money's not going to spend that fast. So we're looking at a longer-term value play on that as well as growth.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.